ASMR podcast where we
die.
All right, actual intro. All right. Hi everyone. Welcome to our skipping class podcast today, where we're doing a special episode. Here we have, well, this is our old team. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Old Elysian team. This intro is great. Now, would you like to introduce yourselves in order of how you appear on Discord? I'll go first. I'm Jeralix.
I'm Otter.
I'm Cause6.
Apparently this Jinsei guy or something.
And I'm Ace Legion or Allie.
Or well, no, I'm not gonna read their names as they appear in Discord. But yes, this is our special Elysian.
Why, bro? Come on, read them. Come on, read them.
What's wrong with his play names?
Yeah,
What
Go
is
ahead, read
wrong with
them.
them?
Read them.
It's crazy.
yeah.
Totally.
Maybe someone will put a
not,
screenshot and edit that in the podcast.
not like Otter's name.
I don't know. Just Otter. I don't know.
His name is real though. His name is real though.
I know.
His name totally doesn't say Dick Balls and Coom. No.
No.
Yeah,
And that'd be profound.
We're very
Sure.
sure when it comes to
and
what is the
causes-
name.
totally doesn't say I like men.
I know.
And then,
Absolutely.
Why would it say that? What?
Ellie's
Totally.
definitely not raspberries.
Yeah.
Yes, raspberries. My favorite STI.
My
Hey,
favorite
don't
type
get us
of meat.
excited about damn.
Yo, so
What is a podcast?
What is,
Basically-
honestly, what is?
Just a reunion from Religion, so we can all
You
catch
guys
up.
have,
Yeah.
So
none of you have like any segments planned? You just want to just talk about
I was gonna
it?
say, did we have any? Yeah.
No,
Well,
we never
was
knew.
gonna- I was gonna talk about what Elysian actually was.
Oh, okay.
Do it.
Well,
Do it.
pretty much what Elysian was it was a team for Overwatch, and yeah, I mean
On
pretty much we all
console.
just played on console.
Xbox.
We were all plat besides Jalen because he was actually good at the game and he was
I don't
diamond.
know.
Jalen, our token good player.
I don't know
Yeah.
about that.
Our
Oh,
carry,
that.
our carry of the team.
Yeah,
Absolute
yeah,
carry who
I
only
disagree.
showed up to
Right,
games
PC.
once a month.
None of this is true.
Dude, shut up! You literally hit
Plays
diamond
video
before any of us.
I don't know. Wait, Kyren, didn't you hit diamond before I did?
Technically, but like I don't even think that counts.
What do you mean that doesn't count? What?
I mean, okay, well,
because I barely skimmed 30-100 right
That
as the
counts.
season ended.
It counts.
still counted.
Oh,
Okay, well,
well,
Jalen. I would. Okay, well then Jalen was the.
I
You're not as
also
good
stopped,
as
I
I
also
thought.
stopped
I
playing
guess
Overwatch
he'd be
right
third
after I
because
got diamond.
Guess he'd be third because North definitely hit diamond before Jalen.
Nah.
Well, but he wasn't on the team.
Yeah, but well, I mean, he
North
was
was
a mental
literally
health
just-
coach.
Yeah, mental health coach.
And yeah, if you're a coach, I don't think that counts.
You know, he was a part of the team in our hearts.
Real.
I've never
Oh, yeah.
actually talked to him.
I
if I'm
love
being-
talking
if
to him.
If I'm being honest, the only time I've ever interacted with him is we talked about McCree once in the Elysian Discord server before it got deleted.
I love North.
It's kind of like when you're at a private school and you have like the campus ground psychologist and like no one really talks to them about their problems, but they all kind of just are aware that he exists.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, he seems
Yep.
pretty cool.
Yeah,
He's pretty cool.
He
Zach,
looks like he's
Zach
got the
loved
diploma.
North.
I
Zach
do.
loved North.
He is rad.
Yeah,
But-
for sure.
But do we want to talk about what we did for the team? What
Yeah.
our role was, kind of.
Yeah.
You know, we'll go in order.
Or
Like we
shouldn't I
did
be
the.
telling you, or shouldn't I be
Yeah.
saying it? Because I commandeered the thing.
No.
And you were
basically,
captain.
basically, I was flex DPS, and then I was captain, and then Jalen. I think it was Jalen that took my place, right? Or was that?
I did not take anyone's place for
It
anything.
may have been. It may have
Oh,
been.
yeah, that's
me.
right. Oh, yeah, that's right. Because your place was just engraved because you were just that good.
What?
I think what
Either,
I think what
either
I think
one
what
as well.
happened. I think what happened was it was you and me. It was you and me on DPS, and then Jalen joined.
Yeah.
But then I swapped over to
Yeah.
main tank, and then Jalen had to take a break on the team, so I went back to DPS. And Jalen came back, and then he took your spot.
Yeah. I think the final roster.
Jalen
was,
is your Alex, by the way.
Yeah.
We should probably specify our names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, quick question: are these captioned so people can actually like understand what's going on?
No,
I hope so.
the podcast episodes are usually like an hour, and I am not captioning for an hour. So people mainly just have to rely on recognizing voices.
Oh, okay, so the people listening to this podcast, I'm so sorry that you have to squint your eyes to listen to what we're saying.
Okay. If I can, I will caption it, but knowing how much I procrastinate, I apologize if I don't.
You can definitely try.
He's gonna finish captioning this episode when the next two come out, so just keep your eyes open for that.
Yeah.
But I guess we can go down the list. So Jalen, you want to say what role you were for Elysian?
I played the video game.
You're so
He
stupid.
was
He was our carry.
Hit scan DPS. They just threw charged to say it.
They claim that I was a carry when I just
Word.
played the game at a mediocre level.
Anyways, he was hit scan DPS. Zach, what was you?
So basically, I started off as off tank, and then went to flex tank because flex tank's cool, and then I never moved on.
Weren't you on main
That's
tank for a little bit? Oh no, that was not Takashi that you were on main tank.
Yeah.
Okay. I was the flex. Oh no, I went from projectile DPS to flex to main tank, and then I went back to flex DPS.
I was straight up flex.
Yeah, Kyren was just straight up flex.
I was straight up flex, and then I was mainly put on DPS for most of the time. So
you were on tank and support for like one scrim.
Yeah, bro. I think I played like Hog for like one rotation, and that was like the only time I played tank that game.
Allie,
Yeah,
Allie was
I
main.
think-
You were main support.
I was support for most of the time. Me and Aubrey switched up, and she played main support some of the time, but that only be if we were doing our Ana Lucio combo.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was me on Moira and either her on Mercy, Ana, or Zen.
Yeah. So Aubrey. So I guess Aubrey was main support, and you were on flex because you
Yeah, I
also
was on
played.
flex.
Yeah.
Because I played all of the characters, but y'all always stuck me on Moira because I was my best.
That was whenever
and that's
Aubrey was
also
on
because
Mercy main.
we ran goats way
Every
too
single
good.
chance we got. We weren't good at the game. We just loved running goats, and for some reason,
Goats was a
every
very
other
fun
team
meta.
just,
Goats was a
like,
very fun
started-
meta. Still is.
Only reason I liked playing goats with y'all is because whenever I was on chaotic, like my team chaotic, the one I was before you guys, they stuck me on brig jail for 4 months.
Oh,
only
God.
whenever I was with them, we would run goats every single time, and they would stick me on brig every single time because I would have to go up, and I think the guy's name was Jack. Chill as fuck. I love the guy. Amazing. But I would have to be pretty much his pocket as brig because he was Reinhardt, and so I'd have to constantly be doing damage with him so he wouldn't die.
All of the teams all of the tank players that had their team run goats, if y'all were the Ryans in that goat comp, y'all know the struggle, honestly.
True.
CC.
Oh my God.
Just not being able to, dude. Anytime I had to go up there, anytime I had to go up there without Jack, it was either with Chris, who was, I think, our hit scan DPS, or honestly don't remember the guy's name. All I know is he was like 22.
You were like super young on your old team.
Yeah, I was okay, but the first team I joined, I was 11 at the time. Whenever I was on chaotic, I was 12, maybe 13. So I was super young. I was the youngest. I was the little sister of the team. And it was actually kind of funny because whenever we got like the entire server all together, none of them knew how young I was. Only my team did. So they would say the most out of pocket shit.
I see.
Dude,
I don't want to see.
The more that I think about it, the more I realize like how old Elysian is. Like, it's almost 2 years old.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Almost 2
Oh.
years. 'Cause it happened in summer of 2019.
Yeah.
Dude,
We should make a Legion 2.
Elysian Part 2.
Elysian does not
I'm
deserve a
not-
tomb,
oh,
bro.
shit.
Too bad half of us don't play Xbox anymore.
It
Dude,
deserves a
sequel.
my
just have
Xbox has not been touched in months.
Yeah, what if we just restart Elysian on Overwatch or on Xbox or PC? Y'all know what I meant.
If I get PC, I'd be down, honestly.
Nah.
Nice PC.
I mean, it could literally.
Hey, what if
it could
it?
have nothing to do with? It could have nothing to do with the competitive aspect of like most games. It could just be everyone else just like shitting around doing the stupidest shit ever.
That is
Or-
an idea because it's funny.
Or we have Legion, the Valorant team.
Yeah, I was about to say
Okay,
that.
I remember.
Yo.
It's actually funny that you brought that up because I remember a running gag that went on for like 2 months while Legion was still ongoing, and it was when Jess and Zach were like, "Yo, since we're having all of these Elysian teams for like other games, it'd be really funny if we had an Elysian team for Phantom Forces on Roblox." And it was the
I
funniest
hated
shit.
I
hated
remember
every
that.
second of
Damn.
them.
It was real.
It was
Right.
real. At first I thought you guys were joking, and then
I
you
was
guys
not
sounded so
joking.
passionate. You sounded so passionate about it. I genuinely didn't know if you were kidding or not. So
I
I
was
was like,
not kidding.
I remember you ended up saying, you know what, if you guys feel like you can run it, then go ahead.
I didn't know, so I was just like, all right, fine. I mean, you're welcome to surprise me.
Dude. Oh my god. Like, who was...
I'm gonna play Minecraft on my phone while doing this.
It was so long ago that, like, I realized how many of us, like, our mains switched. Because I remember back then, I still played Genji, like, a lot. Like, I was still Genji. I don't even...
I didn't change that much.
I don't even change. I don't even play him anymore. Like, I've literally given up on him. Like,
I have never not played a McCree and Somber.
like a few of us, the main characters that we played changed. It's like, or at least our signature characters. So I remember whoever Warner was on the team, so he took over main tank. I remember Zach played like Diva or Zarya mainly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because Zach would mainly be on Diva or Zarya, and now he plays Ryan the most. And I used to be on Genji a lot, but now I'm on like Hitscan a lot more. What's happened? I'm sure Warner stayed the same. That man was literally a Ryan one trick.
Until I wanted to play
Before
DPS.
coming out of the phase of like playing Overwatch less and less progressively as the months went on, I played less and less Genji, and then it just evolved into whenever I would install Overwatch because of Anniversary, because that subjectively that's like the best event. I would just go into arcade and then just pick Sombra and then just go invis and never come out of it. I essentially int, but I mean I didn't really care at that point.
Like to get the atmosphere of Overwatch, not actually playing the game.
Do I talk about
You just meme on it at that point because
No.
so much effort that you put into it just gets absolutely shit on. So
You actually made the Discord server Illusion
No.
V2.
No, I did not. I did not
Wait,
do
what
that.
happened? Excuse me?
Nothing.
What?
Allie, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. Should I talk about it? And he said no. That's what I was talking about.
Sorry. We can cut that out of the clip.
No, we're good. We're good. Just join,
I'm
guys.
joining the
Just
server.
join.
I'm joining the server. I'm glad we have a...
We'll concede it. We'll concede it.
Jalen, what is
We'll
your
leave it at
name?
that. We'll concede it.
Truth.
Jalen.
Truth.
Huh?
I think he's there. My man just left.
Just disconnect.
He's
No,
back.
someone removed me.
Oh.
That was definitely
Oh,
back
that
because it was not me.
I'm in a server right now. Yes.
Oh yes, how specific.
I still remember, dude. Our scrim record for Elysian though is insane.
What
we
was
lost
it? It was.
Like
Was it
I don't
3-2?
know. No, way more than that. Like we've lost like
I actually forgot how many
We lost
scrims
like
we
not
did.
many games.
we scrimmed like probably 20 to 30 times, and we only lost 2 of them.
True.
And she
Okay,
went to, like,
so
a
it's not
forfeit.
concrete. It's not concrete to those listening. It's not concrete because I didn't keep a record book, even though I should have. But roughly, it's 30-2, roughly.
Elysian was a cracked team, dude.
It was. It mainly
did do crack.
We were quite
There
literally
was-
on crack.
Yeah.
being the captain of that team whenever they did scrims in amateur leagues, I had to often oversee, well, not necessarily oversee, but spectate the matches from their perspective, and that basically I had to overanalyze their comms, I had to overanalyze their tactics, and I essentially, after the end of every round, because typically it wasn't planned, but typically most of the games mainly started with King of the Hill, which wasn't intended, but most of the time they started with King of the Hill, and that's a lot easier to explain to the team what they're doing wrong, what they're doing good at. Because, in between rounds, you have a solid 30 seconds to basically just be like, right, this needs to stop because that isn't helping. This is good. Swap this out for that, and then just see what works. But what was good, what made it, one of the many things that made Elysian so cracked, was that it would start with a bunch of memetry. Like no one cared. No one gave a single fuck of whether or not they were going to win the game or lose the game. The only time that they would put effort in is if they either got upset at one specific player that's on the enemy team, or they get mad at a certain flaw in the game, and then they'll be like, oh, fuck this game, and then they'll be more frustrated, and then they give it their all, and then that resolves into the most ridiculous setups, some of the nastiest ults you'd have ever seen in Platinum, and
Disgusting.
it was ridiculous, honestly. But I think it's really funny how every single time we went into every single game not caring about what was going to happen.
As the memers say, and you guys can kick me out of this call before I say it because
Right.
it's gonna be bad. But as the memers say, we were vibing in the Ritz car.
Right, Malcolm?
Jalen, I'm
You
taking
can kick
away
me
your
out.
speaking privileges.
Yeah, you can kick me out.
You're making yourself look good, man.
I'm
We
fully
advertised you
aware
as
of how
we
unfunny that
advertised
was.
you as the Pine of Elysian. Here you are making a fool of
True.
yourself.
Actually, true.
Yeah, and I keep trying to tell y'all that it ain't. That ain't it.
I need a
No.
no-step apology right now.
Yeah, you need a formal apology for completely just desecrating this podcast.
Fuck the press.
June,
Got it, nerd.
June really was the Pine of Elysian, though.
I
Like, you can deny all you want, June, but it's just true.
Jalen was the Pine of the team.
Exactly.
Zach was 100% the Poco.
That's actually true.
One, because we
Jess-
couldn't understand his callouts, and two, because he was good.
Yeah.
I
Actually,
feel
no,
it.
on second thought, that's good. It's a mix of Poco and XQC.
Yeah,
True.
I can get behind that.
Yeah, Jess was either Jake or he was the he was either the Jake or he was the Shadowburn of the DPS lineup, which was
Real.
maybe because he just memed the whole way through.
Real.
Actually, I think Allie was the She was either the arc or the mono of the support lineup.
True.
I
Real.
haven't what that means because I don't remember who those are.
I don't know
I'm
who they
literally
are
just going
either.
off of
Just
memory
know,
'cause I
just know it
haven't-
means that you're good.
Oh, okay. Because I haven't watched or I haven't caught
Same.
up
Yeah.
with the league in a while. And if I'm being honest, I stopped watching the league like right before or right after like Elysian like rebranded itself. And so I don't remember who those people are. I just know XQC is the start of loud equal funny memes.
Mm-hmm.
At
I like
least
that- I like that you need to-
2019 loud equal funny memes.
I think I only paid attention to literally the first season of Overwatch League because I saw that Shadowburn was going to be on Fusion, and I was like, "Yo, sick!" And then I kept it in my on my radar, and then Philly got into the finals, and like they won against Boston. No one fucking thought they'd win against Boston. And then they did, and then London came and crushed their dreams because Bird Ring is Bird Ring.
London was London season 1.
London
real.
was like, yeah.
London was good season 1, then
Can you
everything
even
just kind of fell apart.
none of the teams today, I highlighted out any of the teams today could compete with Spitfire season 1.
It's true. Shock won 2 times. Dude, this season, like, all the bad teams are actually good now.
Everyone
Oh, that's
knows
true.
when Shanghai was 0-31 until season 2. Everyone remembers
Yeah,
that.
that's
No one's
the-
forgotten.
Oh my god, I
That's the
forgot
bad-
about that
they-
shit.
They
they had-
literally
Was so emotional, and it was like I think it was against the second best team in the ladder.
No, literally, Shanghai holds the record for the longest losing
worst-
streak
yeah,
in
yeah.
any sports
Yeah,
ever.
they have the worst.
Or any professional sports.
like
Professional sports.
Yeah.
It's also very very like really wholesome how the rest of all the other teams handled it because they weren't downplaying Shanghai for being like, oh, they haven't even won a game, it's fine, we'll steamroll them. They genuinely didn't want to be the first. They didn't want to be the first win, so they trained extra hard so they didn't lose against Shanghai, which was
And then Boston lost to them.
Yeah,
So Ethan's here.
Hey.
I got second to next by
You're late. You're late.
Wazowski.
Say hi to the
Ah!
podcast because we're like probably 10 to 15 minutes in.
yeah. Hello, Cast Pod.
Who just left? Jalen?
Jalen. I think his Discord's just like breaking.
I think the internet crashed.
That
Yeah, I
would
think
be
the internet went out
Y'all
again.
see Jalen's Discord name?
Oh yeah.
Yes, and I hate it. But I'd say Warner was the super of the team because he played
Oh, yeah.
Ryan and he always wanted to play DPS.
Mhm.
So he had
like
the
if,
same mentality.
He's like if Super had XQC's temper.
Yeah. I can see
I'm
that.
gonna be honest. Don't get me wrong. Warner was an insane tank. Literally wouldn't have anyone else play main tank. But
Honestly,
his temper was so difficult to manage, especially
Yeah.
as a team. To the point where like multiple people, not just me as captain, but multiple people had to genuinely like tell him, "Yo, like Warner, respectfully, shut the fuck up." Not helping at all.
I remember whenever I think I was playing with Aubrey and Warner in comp, and Warner was getting mad, and then he ended up leaving the game because he was getting mad at us.
Aubrey was like trying to calm him down by like using logic to like sort of have him calm down, and that upset him more. And I think he actually insulted Aubrey. I'm not sure. And then like he just like dipped right after that.
This has nothing to do with Overwatch, but it has something to do with Warner. I remember out of nowhere last fall, for some reason, Warner and I became best friends for like 2 weeks and then never talked again.
That's tough.
No, I'm serious. Cause like I think like Zoe or do they go by Zoe or do they go by Atlas?
I think I'm Zoe.
Okay. Zoe had messaged me and was like, "Hey, Warner like really wants to be your friend because he knows like nothing about you." So I was like, "Okay, chill." So me and Warner became friends and we played Minecraft for like 2 weeks or something with me, him, and Zoe. And then something happened. I don't remember what. We just never talked again.
Can't blame you.
Literally had a 30-day free trial for being best friends.
Dude, now that I think about it, I like rarely ever saw Zach and Zoe in the same party. Like they spoke a total of like 3 times together.
Oh yeah.
Like they barely interacted with each other.
No. Where the fuck was Arthur, dude?
He's
True.
dead.
Oh.
He's literally dead, dude.
Arthur, he'll join my party like once every 2 months and then dip. I don't know like what happens with him.
The man literally showed up less and less and less to the point where we had to get another support sub.
Yeah.
I kind of just like
That's
took
where
him
I
off
came
the
in.
roster. That's where Ethan came in.
Hey.
Golden dog.
Legion was a pretty cracked out team.
Pretty
Mm.
cool.
I
Now
don't know.
imagine Legion on Valorant. Smile.
Shut up!
It'd be so
No.
cool.
Remake of
No. If I had to choose between making another Elysian for Valorant or Phantom Forces, I'd choose Phantom Force.
That's because you haven't played Valorant.
Never installed Roblox in my whole life, but you know.
You never even installed Roblox? What's wrong with you, bro?
I don't know, dude. Never installed Roblox, never installed Terraria, even though they were both on Game Pass and Gold. And they were like never taken off.
Sorry, PC only. Rank check.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm just reading the messages of Elysian V2.
Elysian Rocket League team.
Let's go.
Please
Have a
give me
total-
an
Well, I guess
Elysian Tetris 99.
eventually we had to talk about how it no longer came to be.
About how, who, what, and what stopped coming.
About the who and the where and the who, what, where, when, and stop the who and the what and the how.
Bro, facts.
And all that moolah.
Moolah, baby.
I just stopped attending because I couldn't.
You just what the ending?
Stopped
Stopped
attending. next year and stuff.
attending because
Basically,
I couldn't.
I want to first say that like I put the pin in Elysian, and very volatilely, like it was closed the day the announcement was made, so that was my bad. I didn't give any of the team time to like look for other teams or to consider something else to do. No. I put the pin in it, and then we closed the server that day. So I sort of kind of just left them just in the state of like, okay, what the fuck do we do now for like 3 days?
Yeah, it was sad to see it go. Like, you can't keep everything forever.
Yeah.
But then that's
at the same time though.
That's where Sakashi was born.
At the same time, Elysian, though every single month more and more problems piled up to it, such as like less people showing up or conflict becoming more volatile or becoming more severe among teammates and stuff. It was genuinely a really good experience, not just so that people could get good at or people could have a better understanding of like other games or Overwatch in particular, but that people were able to see each other a lot differently. And I think that if we didn't do Elysian, we wouldn't necessarily be the same people, in the sense that we wouldn't have developed such like a tolerance to each other being like fucking idiots, or us being so much more wise on how we handle that type of scene nowadays.
True. Well said.
It was
Real.
it was definitely necessary, 100%. Because if we didn't
what-
have that, we wouldn't be the we wouldn't be the
It's what got me into competitive gaming. So that's what
Yeah.
I'm very thankful for.
Mm.
It was something that I wanted to do for a while, but I never knew if I could really do it being on console. I mean, it was definitely a fun experience. I think, hopefully, everyone could agree with that. That was a really good experience.
I had fun.
I did.
What I really loved about us as an amateur team was the sportsmanship. I love how because every single time we had Warner, Zach as our tank line and Jess and Jalen as our DPS line. And in most games, the only two people out of the six people in the team that would have like specific beef with another opponent on the team was Jess and Warner. And they would get upset at that person, and they would chat so much shit. And it didn't matter if they ended up winning the game or not. We'd have the post game chat, and we'd invite the entire enemy team into match chat in the game. And Jess and Warner could have vile shit about that person, and when they meet them and when they talk to them personally in match chat, they're like, yo, such good game, dude, honestly.
Dude,
just really
I
funny.
remember so many times, like after games, where I would get DMs from like the other supports, and we would just have whole ass conversations, like in like the Xbox like text chat thing, and we
Yeah.
would just be hyping each other up. The enemy supports were always so sweet. I never got messages from anyone else besides for either other female players or other supports.
Y'all got messages?
Ethan, you played like once or twice.
You were, yeah. Ethan was what? He was support sub, wasn't he? Off support sub, yeah. Playing as a flex player was definitely a bit weird, especially in the first coming days of the Legion, because we didn't do leagues. We just did scrims with other people that also just recently formed a team. So we were like, yo, your team was just born, so was ours. Let's like just see who's
Let's
better for bragging
collab.
rights. Yeah, exactly. So the first time I didn't know. I'm gonna be honest, though I was supposed to like shot call and like say what comps we were supposed to do, I didn't know shit. I just put everyone. I just basically told everyone to play their main or like whatever they were good at, and by literally just the grace of God, we won most rounds. It was
Me
just
with Apex.
I think it was because we knew each other so well that we knew how to play off of each other. Because we weren't just like people. Because like Warner was literally the only person that we just picked up randomly. Like we were also we all knew like what we played and how to play off each other.
How did we even meet Warner? Because no one ever
we didn't. We
told
did
me.
we did a tank LFG, I think.
Yeah.
And then Warner was like, "Yo, I'm down to apply for main tank." And then we
Oh,
did.
okay.
Yeah, and the best part was we've already went against him, and I've already messaged him before we got him in our team.
Mm.
Okay, yeah,
That's
because
pretty cool.
I always thought that he was just like one of Zoe's friends that came onto the team. But I
You never
didn't.
know with Zoe. You never know. She has they have like so many friends, hundreds of them.
I love Zoe. They're amazing. But yeah, I just assumed that Warner was one of Zoe's friends, and I was like, oh yeah, cool. We have one of Zoe's friends on our team. I never questioned it. But yeah.
He just sort of appeared.
Yeah.
It was like a Pokemon, just sort of stumbled upon the scene.
I think Zoe played once, and she didn't even play her main role. Like, she was
just filling for
to
that
be.
round.
she was supposed to be off take, but she played support.
We definitely should have used Zoe on off tank a bit more.
That's true.
100%.
We should have used her on Diva a lot.
Dude, oh my god, dude, her diva, one of a kind. I'm telling
Diva's
you.
crazy.
I love Dude, Zoe on Diva, fucking automatic win.
Lethal.
Automatic
Zoe
win.
on
Automatic
Diva,
win.
Zoe on Diva is the equivalent of Jalen on McCree. Like it was a
Yes.
whole
Real.
day.
Real.
Dude, speaking of Diva, okay, so my first team, like whenever I was still with Munchies or whatever they were called, Mounchies.
Mounchies, that was it, yeah.
Yeah, oh my god. Dude, I remember we called it Mounchies because the team leader had an obsession with calling Winston Monkey with 2 E's, so we just started misspelling monkey and we ended up with
My God.
Mounchie.
Mounchie.
And so since we were only tier 1, we were Mounchie Juniors, and then tier 2 was Mounchies, and then we had a completely different name for tier 3. And whenever I first joined the team, they literally had a part of the server called Capicult.
Excuse me?
They did an entire part of the server because two of our captains were in college, so they decided to make a meme out of like sororities and shit, and they made a Capicult hat. And they they added me into it, and they just kept pinging me for like 2 days straight. I didn't know what to say. One second, sorry, I was responding to a message.
And then,
But yeah,
and then they all had to discuss societal norms and shit in the name of monkey.
but yeah, I remember one time we had three of our supports had showed up. It was me, and the 2 guys that were like just a little bit under me on the team because I was put as starter support for some reason. Like they really trusted my Mercy because at the time no one could fucking touch me on Mercy. Like I was Sonic in this bitch. But because we had 3 supports there, they put me on off tank. And they put me on Diva.
Oh
So I was
yeah,
what?
I remember when we tried this once.
Let's fucking go! And I got a 5k bomb that round, and the guy who was commentating the match misgendered me. I didn't even care. He called me really cool, and that made my entire week. He was like, yo, Alta Huntsman coming in with the bomb. I think he's really fucking cool. I see him playing Mercy all the time. This is really a one-in-a-lifetime chance to see him playing Diva. I was like, yo, I don't even care that you called me a he. Because, like, at the time, I went by strictly she, her. I don't even care that you called me a he. I love you, man. I love you.
There honestly is nothing like throwing the enemy team off guard by swapping your tanks and supports around. Like it's nothing, dude. It was so funny. I think one time we had a half plat, half low diamond team that was like really coordinated. Like it was ridiculous. Like they had dives like no one would ever see, and like they whooped our asses. And I think we all, as a bit, because we didn't think we were gonna win that map, we were like, hey, you know what would be funny if we put Allie on off tank, and then we had Jess go. What was it? We had just go Anna, I think it was, or was it Zach?
Yeah,
It
may have been me that went Anna.
But
Jesse's Anna fucking crack.
Anna's pretty good.
We swapped the off tank and main support around so that the roles were switched, and we had 2 off tanks, which already was ridiculous because they had a junk and they had a Reaper because they were planning on us doing something like double shield or having some type of shield there. But no, it was just Diva and Roadhog, and we just stuck to either side flank. And then with a DPS on Ana, heals was so in the background. Like you wouldn't really notice that DPS Ana was healing until they've killed you. like the Reaper would constantly go for dives on Jess's Ana, and he'd get the sleep and he'd call it out, and everyone would just communally get on the Reaper and just mess him up. And then when he dies, then Jess starts healing. It was a really good system, and that I think that put us in tiebreaker. I think
Yeah.
that put us in tiebreaker, which was
In
really
about
fucking cool.
6 minutes, I am gonna have to leave. But
Zach,
yeah.
Zach has to leave soon. So we'll probably start wrapping up here soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, Elysian was a fucking crack team, just amazing time of my life.
It really was.
And who knows? Maybe we'll rebrand it someday.
Yeah.
For it not to
Yo,
be.
I did rebrand it. Check out podcast chat. I did rebrand it, boy.
We by all possibilities, we're all still friends, 100%. There's a.
Okay,
I'm sorry. We're all pen pals. You know, we have the same
Yeah.
email address and all that.
Yeah.
But it is possible to make another Elysian, but
You have to
I
make it
think-
more of an
Done.
org than a team,
Yeah.
Alright.
because we all focus on
So-
different games now.
Why not instead of having a new Elysian, like just have a section of skipping class?
Skipping
Skipping
class
class
gaming.
We have a section of skipping class called Elysian, the Paradise, where everyone turns into a fucking moron and no one gets told to do anything
Yeah.
else because being an
You know-
idiot is so much
You
fun.
know what's ironic about everyone turning into a fucking moron for Elysian? Elysian, the Elysium Fields in Greek mythology. So it's pretty much like the good part of
We got
the
high on dopamine
underworld.
all the time, is what you're saying.
Or like the neutral. I can't remember if the Elysium Fields were like the quote unquote good part or like the neutral part of the underworld. I just know it's hell of a lot better than Tartarus.
Someone say Tartarus? That's in Persona 3.
Shut
Oh
up.
my god.
It's the TARDIS, retard.
Oh my god. I did eventually wanted to get to like a section where we were able to like talk about what we did afterwards, but I don't think we have enough time for that.
We probably have enough time because I don't
I
think.
play Minecraft.
I'll play Minecraft.
If everyone does a TLDR of what what they did since then up to like the past like few weeks, then I guess we could fit the time in there.
Alright. Are we doing like IRL updates or just gaming updates?
Whichever is more comfortable. You don't have to like be like, yo, I contracted I contracted hives and shit.
Contracted
No,
every single STD.
I contracted
in the world.
every single STD. I fuck
Every
garbage.
STD
I
under the
fuck
sun.
garbage cans.
Ow.
You turned into Christopher Columbus and
What was the argument?
please tell me someone gets
I got that. It was like the argument of like you were constantly told to put your seatbelt on before driving a car, but at the same time you were also taught that Christopher Columbus was a pretty cool dude.
Oh my god. Okay, so
We're not
with
gonna
our
talk about politics in this
TLDRs,
podcast.
with our TLDRs, are we gonna start off with me or Cause or
We can start
Kyren
off
or
with- We can
Jalen?
start off with you unless like really nothing's happened.
Okay. So, since Elysian... Wait, sorry. Give me a time. What month did Elysian end, specifically? Because
God, that's gonna be hard to remember.
Yesterday.
I know it was before Christmas. I know it was
in
before
my
Christmas,
head,
maybe a few
it was
months
at
before.
Christmas, but I think at Christmas that was
No, wait.
that was the end.
We may have. Kieran and me
I'm
may
pretty
have
sure-
said something on the day. Hold on.
I'm pretty sure it was October because that's when the new season was gonna start, and we didn't make it to
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was October.
It was
Then
October.
y'all made
Yeah.
Natsukashi.
Yeah.
It was
So since-
Yeah.
well, it was after August. That's all I know. After August.
Okay, so
So it was a little before
then-
Christmas of 2019.
Okay, so since then I have almost completely stopped playing Xbox. I'm just gonna quote tiny things instead of giving y'all a whole just out of context. I was called jailbait like 3 months ago.
Huh.
That's always great.
Oh.
Yeah, we love that. Some guy, actually not some random guy. I was in a Halo clan with him. He's like
No,
20
amazing.
something. He called me jailbait because one of his friends didn't know that I was a teenager and tried to hit on me, and then he had to break it to his friend that I was a teenager.
Damn.
Um, I have played VR chat a lot because yeah, whatever. I have some friends on there. I've
Crap.
We don't have to go. We don't have to go any like more personal or any further than that if you want.
No, it's literally just the fact that I can't think of anything. I know shit happened. Oh, right. I got a therapist.
Oh,
Oh.
hell yeah.
I got a therapist. It's been almost 1 year since I got into therapy. Yay, good for me.
Is it an actually like good therapist? Like, did you have to do searching beforehand, or did you just find the right one right off the bat?
Okay, the thing is, the first therapist that I found was an old Christian man that reminded me of my father, so I said fuck that and dropped him.
Honestly, yeah, who wouldn't?
And then it took me another 8 months to find
Damn.
an actual therapist because of COVID. Because the
Right.
first therapist that I found was in January, like first to second week of January of 2020. And then my mother was searching for a therapist, and that was kind of really hard considering all of the stuff that was going on with my family. And then we finally found one in, I think it was early August. So more late July, early August. So more like 7 to 8 months. And now me, my sister, and my mom all have the same therapist. She's really cool. Her name's Miss Morgan, and she has millennial humor.
Yo, Miss Morgan, if you're listening to this podcast,
I am never
Shout out to
letting
Miss
Miss Morgan
Morgan.
listen. No, I'm
What's up,
never
Miss
letting Miss Morgan
Morgan?
listen to my podcast.
yo, shout out to Miss Morgan.
Podcast.
Shout out to Miss Morgan.
The
Thank you.
pod-
You're a real
What's up,
one.
Miss Morgan?
You're a real one.
Yeah. Shout out to Miss Morgan who told. Okay, I had to cut off one of my friends recently because I figured out he was a total piece of shit, and I was talking to Miss Morgan about it, and I was like, "Yeah, I had to cut so and so off because she knows if Miss Morgan knows your name, it means I like you."
Does
Okay.
she know about us?
All about us.
Wow.
I like y'all, but like I haven't talked to you guys enough to where she knows like anything about you guys. I've like mentioned like,
Fake
oh yeah, I have some
Wow.
Fake friend.
Fake friend.
See you later.
Wow,
only
that's
people she knows about is my friend Maya, the guy that I had to cut off my and a couple of my other friends from last year in quarantine. But I've mentioned you guys, but I haven't said your names because like
She's mentioned
Yeah.
us as a group, not
Wow.
individually.
Yeah, I play esports with these nerds back to a year ago.
But yeah,
Oh, God.
I was talking about it to Miss Morgan, and I swear to God, she said, "It seems like there's a pattern of you being manipulated and betrayed by males in your life." I mean, look at what happened with.
Dang.
It's, I mean, how hard did the hammer hit the nail though? Like, was she dead on?
She was dead on, especially with what she said after. She said, "I mean, look at what happened. Like your father and your brothers, and
The thing is, right? I think
Ruthless.
your own therapist. I think your own therapist is the only person ever that can roast you calmly, and you just can't be mad at them.
no, I legit started like crying, laughing."
Because they say it to you with they have the eyes like they're helping you, and they're talking to you like it's something that sounds very helpful and endearing, but they don't know that what they're saying can be insulting at the same time, so they don't know it.
It kind of needed to be said, but that is the
Yeah,
funniest
100%.
shit anyone has ever told me, besides for the time that I told Toby that he looked like a sophomore in college and he started roasting the shit out of me.
You roast the shit out of him if you know what he looks like now. He grew a handlebar mustache. I call him Uncle Rick.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh,
Well,
God.
I do have to go. I'm sorry for like turning that into another like joke thing.
That's alright. We go down the
Send
line.
me the link to the podcast after, because. Well, I will see you guys later. Goodbye. Goodbye,
Goodbye.
Jesse. Goodbye,
Bye.
Kyren. Goodbye, Ethan. Goodbye, Zach. Love
Goodbye.
you guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Fucking
Alright, so
hate
now that the
that
women
man.
are gone.
Anyways.
God.
Anyways,
Jeez.
Alright,
Zach, I feel like you should
alright.
get next because I know you're low on time right now.
okay. Basically after Legion quit, I joined Oshikashi, which was the revamp. And then that got disbanded. And then I looked for a few teams, joined, ended up leaving, went to PC, went to join a team, rather started being a piece of crap, not on a team, now I'm on Valorant.
Hey.
And now I
Oh,
regret every single moment of my life.
So basically, Zach essentially couch surfed between teams.
Yep, I am now an Overwatch. I'm now a Valorant streamer.
He is now homeless, and we'll get
Basically.
Valorant, and we'll get Valorant aces for money.
True.
That's about it.
what about real life, or do you not want to go into that?
On my birthday, twice.
That's always good.
Nothing really happened in real life, I don't
Congratulations
think.
on getting able to.
I mean,
I
you're doing
mean-
cross country, and you're doing.
I'm joining cross
Workout,
country next
yeah.
year, and I have
hell
the
yeah.
workout routine. Yesterday, I weighed 188 pounds on the diet, and now I weigh 187 pounds. But I ate a lot of food today, so I might be like
Damn.
200 pounds now.
Feel
We
that.
ate 20 pounds worth of food.
You didn't.
He
I-
literally moved.
A lot of nuts. I ate some mac and cheese,
Good
some
idea.
eggs. I ate banana, and yeah, I ate a lot of food today. And it's like 3 protein bars.
Hug.
Protein bars always just taste like expired vanilla to me. I don't know
Those
why.
taste so good, dude. The chocolate chip protein bars, banger.
Okay, well, those I can't, but it's like it's the shit where they don't put any flavoring or they don't put any like embellishments on it. Yeah. They just give you the protein.
Oh yeah, it's
Inside-
disgusting.
inside
Just
the
an
chocolate.
MRE.
It's like, what the fuck?
This is like an MRE.
It's an it might as well be an
It's
MRE,
disgusting.
honestly. Oh, I mean, is that it?
I think so.
Alright, well, Jess, do you want to go next?
Sure. I still play Overwatch competitively. I ended up making a team. Tom Natsukashi is the one that Zach previously mentioned. Then we had to span that team because of some issues that were happening. I play on an Overwatch team called Rogues. We played in a GOATS tournament and a normal 2-2-2 tournament. We lost our semifinals for GOATS, sadly. But our record is currently 5-1 in our 2-2-2, so we're going to playoffs next week. Pretty much it, honestly. I can't really think of anything else.
Nothing really. Oh, he went on mute. So I'm gonna assume no.
Also, one more thing. I stream on twitch.tv/CN_Otter. I stream Valorant with Duralix.
YouTube. Just Duralix. I see.
You don't hang out with me enough, bro.
If Jess edits the podcast properly enough, everyone's gonna have their connections plugged when they're introduced at the start of this. So
He's
Yeah,
not going to.
I'm gonna have everyone's socials in the description if they
Yeah,
have
so
any, or if they want it. This is gonna be subscription. We post this on YouTube, retard.
Yeah, I know that.
Be sure to respectfully and consensually slap the like button.
Make sure you pet the
Oh, and then
like
just
button.
violate the subscribe button, the filthy bastard.
Pet the like button. He's been doing enough.
Smack that like button, guys. The top
They always
conversation.
say smack that like button and never house the like button.
Be a don't
They
like
never even
this.
asked if it
I hate
likes
the
me.
like button.
Punch the like button.
Don't punch
Uh,
it,
Lick the like button, guys.
You may as well put a bullet in it.
dude.
Swallowed it like an ice cream cone.
Swallow the like button.
That's gross. That's nasty.
That's weird.
Grody.
That's grody.
Kyren, is there anything for you?
Well, alright, after Elysian did, yeah, it's actually, yeah, I don't have now, I'm just kidding. After Elysian diddly done dipped, I got my computer this year, on my birthday, as I recall, and then, I think I didn't do anything competitive since then. Occasionally I'd host. I did it twice, and I don't even think those. If there's somewhere on Twitch, good fucking luck finding them. I don't even remember the teams. I hosted twice. After then, I was like, nah, no. After that, I just sort of just hop between just playing normal games and
Valorant.
oh yeah, of course, in Valorant. No, just not really much competitive wise after Elysian, and then in real life, I mean, alcohol, no more hurt inside boo boo. That's not true.
That's
I'm
tough.
fine. I'm no,
You want to talk about it?
No. In real life, I'm fine. I'm fine. I've been alright. I've been alright the past
That's
like
what
year
all
and a half.
addicts say, Kyren.
No, shut
Oh
up.
yeah. I'm severely addicted to vanilla beans.
I'm also
Oh, okay.
extremely homophobic in real life.
Oh, do not cut that out. He's not joking.
I'm not kidding.
Oh
I'm
my
severely
God.
addicted to vanilla beans. If there's any therapists out there, any doctors, I need severe medical attention.
He's not
But
gonna
yeah.
get it, no.
And
He's not gonna make it.
after talking to you guys, I do miss it, but yeah, I am down now.
You should join
Miss
Legion
you.
V2.
We shouldn't miss it enough to which we'd like want to make something in homage, but we shouldn't miss it too much to the point where we want to do it again.
Join
True.
Legion V2. It'll be fine.
Aubrey,
Oh
you
Aubrey,
are
the
so
the woman of
you
the hour
We're literally
comes into
ending
the
it soon.
podcast
You
right
are
as it ends.
Aubrey, you are so late.
We're literally ending the
Literally.
Yeah,
podcast
we're
soon.
literally about to end it.
I know. I saw your message, and you were like, it said at 7:20 something. You gotta leave in 20 minutes. So I was like, oh, it's 20 minutes. I might as well join as you guys are about to dip, so I can like seem convenient. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Real
So basically-
convenient.
Okay, so
Well-
basically, listeners of this podcast, Aubrey is nothing but an extra.
Yeah, they were janitor. She was our janitor.
she's our
Yeah.
janitor.
Excuse me. No, I'm the lunch lady. Get it right.
Cap.
Oh, my fault.
cat.
You are not. You are way.
I'm
You
black.
hate
You don't want a
everybody.
black lunch lady?
No, you hate everyone. You hate people.
want
You're
chicken
not
nuggets,
nice enough to be
I
the
wanna
lunch
say
lady.
it.
I'm in the middle of a
I want to
podcast.
say it, but we'll get demonetized.
Aubrey.
It's
I
fine,
want
Jalen.
nuggets.
Jalen, what you trying to
Jalen,
say?
I know you're gonna say it. You gotta say it.
Are you gonna say the N-word, Jalen?
No.
Probably.
Hi, Aubrey.
Nigga.
Bye.
Nigga.
What?
What? Stop!
Nigga.
Stop!
Bye.
Stop!
And this podcast
stop
isn't.
it,
And this
stop.
podcast
Well,
isn't gonna.
I
make
guess
it
I guess I actually have to censor stuff now.
Oh, I accidentally sent the
wow.
message. Oh, this is bad.
To the listeners of the Skipping Class podcast, we are totally not
did I do?
delinquistic individuals.
Only her.
So it's alright.
So we're
I
alright.
don't know if I may not have to add it out because I feel like we're being
We're
louder.
all secretly Catholic, so it's fine.
I'm not.
Secretly. I'm not
Secretly.
No, Ethan and Zach are pagans, 100%.
Yeah, we're.
Oh,
I'm actually Amish. Yeah, I'm
Oh
Amish.
wait. Before we
Hillbilly?
continue, shut up. Before we continue, I think we should probably say this.
It's
Happy
just the
Pride
elephant.
Month, everyone. True.
The elephant in the
Pride Month,
podcast.
everyone.
What do you say? I didn't hear you. I didn't hear what you said.
No, I said Happy Pride Month.
Oh,
To
thank you.
fellow
Oh,
snakes.
yeah.
Happy Pride
Happy
Month.
Pride Month. Everyone here's
Happy Pride Month, I'm straight.
everyone here is fruity a little bit.
Nah.
Zach, your
25.
Discord name literally like an hour ago was Jacob Paul's Coom.
As we've
I'm
established,
just telling people what I got, bro. Chill.
as a bit that we established before starting the podcast, we made a bit, did a complete joke that there are no straight people in the world anymore. Anyone that comes out, everyone that says they're straight are secretly bi-curious, myself included.
So am I, yeah. He also
Just
got
a little
served
bit
for that.
bi-curious.
Why did he get
I think.
served?
Wait, so are Ethan and I the only ones in this?
I think
call
so,
that-
yeah.
What?
Dang it. They're LGBT. I think we're the only
Oh,
ones.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm straight.
You sure you are, Zach? That
I'm
nervous
sure you are,
laugh.
Zach.
I am. I like girls. Girls are cool.
You said I'm straight.
You are not straight. No straight guy calls
I'm
girls cool.
really into women. They're cool.
No, you're not. Don't lie.
Okay, no. If you're truly into women, are you a tits man or an ass man?
I am both. Man, more of a thighs kind of guy,
I
but
was about to say the
Personality.
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 Ethan Willows code for both. Okay, like
Judge my girls on
We'll
what
let
they
it.
play.
We'll let it slide. We'll let it
Judge
slide.
my girls and what they play on Overwatch.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you play Hog? Okay, you're not.
I only take Mercy.
I'm clocking out. It's been fun. If you do another episode and there is space for me to be on, and I'm down because this was fun as fuck.
The TLDRs. Jalen, did you do yours?
No, but I
you guys
didn't
can
do mine
do
either.
that. I'm clocking
I
out.
have to go.
All I did was that I joined Natsukashi.
People.
All I did was that I joined Natsukashi, and school killed me. That's all.
Yeah.
That's fair. I feel that.
May as well do mine, yeah.
Yes.
So, I mean, after Elysian, I didn't join any teams.
You did?
Still play Overwatch sometimes.
Oh,
I
Natsukashi.
joined Natsukashi, but that was it. Like, after that, I didn't really play on any teams. I got a laptop, and I play Valorant on that, and I'm actually building my computer soon. So I'm probably going to like actually stream because I'm actually gonna have the equipment to stream. So I'm gonna like try.
Link down below.
Link, yeah, twitch.tv/impediment, but the E and
Real.
Yeah. I mean, IRL wise, I just graduated my sophomore year, going into junior year. I'm applying for an institution in my city that lets you basically get work experience before you go into the workforce. And you get to do it your junior and senior year. I actually just got a call today that said I'm on the waiting list. So I might be able to join their IT course and like learn how to build computers more efficiently. And maybe I could use those skills to get a better paying job and all that.
Full-time streamer.
I've been struggling a bit with mental health, but you know, I'm on the end of it. I feel like for me, my lowest dip, my lowest low was like months ago. So I feel like I'm on the uptake. So I'm actually feeling really good about that. So, yeah.
We're glad you are.
I would like to say that I'm fine. I'm also glad that you are.
Thanks.
I'm
Jalen.
fine.
I
Mine
feel like
started.
you were going through the care.
Lowest of Zach had to go. I think everyone actually had to go.
Yeah, everyone had to leave.
I don't know. I'd say my lowest of the low is like starting. It's like at the start, I know, but I'd say I'm pushing through it pretty well.
I mean, think about it this way. It doesn't matter how deep the mud is. It's about how high the mud is on every single person, because every person's different. And every person's problems could weigh differently. It's not how deep the mud is. It's how short you are, I guess. I'm not good at metaphors.
What?
True, actually true.
It's about how high the mud is for you. So don't think that your problems are minuscule compared to everyone else's, because that's what I did, and it only led me into more doubt and anxiety. So your problems may seem minuscule, and you may be even like telling yourself that just to, you know, get it off your back. But please If there is a problem, tell someone that you trust.
True. Are
And that's
loved,
the
even
end
if you
of-
don't think so.
As the
Yeah.
Migos say, straight up.
Shut up, Jalen.
I think that's where we end the podcast.
You
All right.
ruin every single thing that happens,
Jalen.
bro.
Oh my god.
I think that's where we end the podcast, right?
Yeah. Everyone's
up.
everyone's socials will be in the description. Go follow them. Love all
Gas
these
me on
people.
Twitter. My recent tweet.
Gas his
Like the-
recent tweet, please. Yeah. Everyone
tweet.
say.
After this, so
Yeah.
Bye
Go
bye
gas.
bye.
Like I said, everyone's socials are in the description.
Mhm.
And yeah, goodbye. Say bye.
Penis.